It was another hot, blistering Greenleaf day, and Wildpaw would have much rather have spent the afternoon inside the cool caves, but somehow she was stuck outside in the hot sun with a terribly annoying duty and an equally terrible attitude. "Kit sitting," Wildpaw hissed again, batting at the sand below her paws with obvious anger. Scattered across the sands in front of and beside her, the nursery's kits tumbled against one another, meowing out in their tiny, high-pitched voices as they tripped over uncoordinated paws and bit one another on the ears and tail with their tiny, sharp kit teeth. Otterslip and Honeywish sat opposite of the kits, forming a loose group with Wildpaw to keep an eye on all the tiny terrors, though the two queens had relaxed enough to sit side by side and were casually talking, probably about their annoying kits. Wildpaw let out another low growl, her skinny calico frame trembling with annoyance and anger. How was she supposed to have known that the last chunk of tuna had been saved for Otterslip? It had smelled so good and had been sitting in the prey pile all morning. What self-respecting cat wouldn't decide to pluck that up for the morning meal rather than a skinny anchovy or a dumb-looking koi fish? But no, her choice of breakfast had resulted in a blistering scolding from Branch Star about the responsibilities of putting the queens and their infernal fuzz-brained squeaking brats first, and letting them get the best prey instead. "They don't even do anything," Wildpaw muttered, glowering at the seething collection of kits. One of her younger siblings, Shellkit, tripped over his paws and went head over tail across the sand, squeaking in alarm, though not alarmed enough for Dawnstep or Otterslip to fuss after him. Wildpaw sighed again and shook her head. What was the point of kits? Somehow they were supposed to turn into warriors for the clan. She knew, but as it was, all they did was eat up the fattest of the prey and make a truly terrifying mess in the sand spots where the cats went to make dirt. That thought made Wildpaw wrinkle up her nose and frown in sudden realization that her task could be worse. While she had to sit and help guard the kits, Crowfeather and Sea Whisper were busy cleaning out the nursery den of old dirt and dirtied moss. Not a task she would have wanted, no matter how boring watching the kits play was. Wildpaw whisked her skinny tail across the sands, her annoyance having faded somewhat, and cast a glowering eye at the crowd of kits. Perhaps things could be worse. Besides, as hot as the day was, there was always the chance that she might see a snake! Wildpaw screamed, leaping to her feet with a sudden smooth burst of agile energy. Before she had even realized what was happening, she had knocked a terrified frog kit aside and landed heavily on the bright red viper, sinking her teeth into the thick of its neck. All the fur on her body bristled out as she felt the snake's powerful body under her paws, and some distant part of her mind noticed that the howling, hissing, furious cat she could hear was actually herself. But then, just as suddenly as it had started, it was over. Wildpaw drew in a deep, shaky breath and stared at the still body of the viper under her paws, her eyes wide with shock, and jerked her head up to see all of the kits and both queens staring at her with equally shocked expressions. Then, suddenly, the kits began to cry out in alarm and fear, their howls bringing a rush of Branch Clan cats out of the caves, with fur bristling and claws out. Wildpaw staggered backwards, dimly aware that she hadn't been bit anywhere this time, and sat down with a sudden thump, a huge smile on her face as she puffed out her fur and glanced between the snake and her clan, pride bristling under her pelt. Perhaps kit-sitting wasn't as boring as she had thought, after all. Hello everyone, and welcome back to the Warrior Cats Challenge here in Sims 3 with all expansion packs and quite a bit of custom content. And we actually have some very exciting news over here in Branch Clan today, and we are back into the regular gameplay, huzzah! We've had some really fascinating insights to our cats in StarClan Speaks, and we will definitely be doing StarClan Speaks shorter and more often in the future. But for today, we are back for an active gameplay episode so we can see what kind of trouble the cats can get up to. And right now, now the wild cat here, who actually has earned her warrior cat name. We didn't do a ceremony because we've done so many ceremonies, but you guys can be reassured that right after she saved the kittens from, and then of course it had to be Frog Kit. Frog Kit actually rolled to be bitten by a snake, which was really not cool, and Wild Paw rolled a heroic action in the same day. So 2 and 2 came together and saved Frog Kit's life. Of course, he just is the kind of cat that always is in the wrong place at the wrong time every single time. I just can't believe it. He's definitely going to get us into some trouble, and if he keeps it up, he's probably going to catapult us into get it, catapult, oh dear, but he's probably going to catapult us into season 3. But our wild cat did have her warrior cat ceremony, so due to the fact that she has tackled many venomous snakes, okay, sorry, almost gave something away just there, but due to the fact she has tackled many venomous snakes and the fact she took on the raccoon, which is actually where our wild one has gained the scratch on her nose, she was allowed to actually get her warrior cat name, despite the fact that she has not yet, and probably at this rate never will, collect up those 3 rare medical items that her father, Branch Star, her clan leader, said she must gather before she could get her warrior name. But rescuing the kits from a viper in that kind of dramatic situation and everything else she's done, and the fact that her mentor Otterslip has been putting a lot of pressure onto Branch Star to give her warrior cat name, means that they had a very quick ceremony, and Wild Paw is now Wild Fang, and that is because of all of the snakes that she kept running into. Wild Heart is really what I wanted to name her, but Heart really implies something a little bit more organized and a little bit less aggressive than I feel Wild Paw is. She is just kind of a wild one. She's a fighter for sure. Her father / leader tried to kind of curb that a little bit in her by encouraging her to gather up some medical items and realize the importance of medical items, but well, she's too rambunctious. She's just a little bit too wild, and she just really wants to fight more. But now that she was able to rescue one of the kits, she's actually gotten very close to the kit. She doesn't think they're nearly as annoying now that she managed to save one from a snake. I think that Wild Fang here is actually relieved because she does have her warrior name, and so all of the kits are probably like, wow, Wild Fang, you're so cool, you've got your warrior name, wow, you defeated the snake. She is the current big thing in camp, so of course she's going to be, oh, you rejected your brother for nuzzling. Don't reject Shell Kit, don't reject him for his nuzzles. We're gonna come over here, I'm gonna make her sniff him. That's really sweet. So it looks like Shell Kit especially is really looking up to Wild Fang now. But because they're kind of cooing after her, I think that Wild Fang, oh, that's so cute. Wild Fang would be very interested in, actually paying attention to the kits. If they want to stand there and tell her how great she is, then, well, that's probably a little bit of Dawn Step's personality in her. She can go ahead and tolerate that if it means she gets to be told how awesome she is and how she rescued their lives from the evil snake. So it looks like Shell Kit is definitely following her around, and it looks like she wants to even go check in on Sand Kit. So I'm not surprised. I feel like Wild Fang would suddenly have realized, hey, kits get themselves in a lot of trouble, and that's actually kind of useful because you never know what they may do. They might get themselves like chased down by a fox or something like that, and that would be very exciting because she's always thinking in terms of what can she fight, what's next that she can fight. So let's go ahead and have her come over, socialize with her sibling Sand Kit. Sand Kit is her sister. Oh, Sand Kit, you're gonna grow up in a bit. Oh, I can't believe that they're growing up that fast. We're actually needing to alter our warrior cat aging too, because I really, in my head and plot-wise, these kits should be kits for quite a while. So we're going to be playing around with the aging on our cats for sure. But yeah, Wild Fang, she is going to go ahead and have the focus for the day. I don't know what Willow is doing over in Moss Clan, but apparently getting up to trouble. Wild Fang is going to have the focus for the day, and then I think we're also going to focus on the last apprentice in the clan and see what Moonpaw wants to do. Moonpaw is now really, really the only one. Like she's pretty big. Physically, she's much larger than both Stonepool and Wild Fang, and she should probably be a warrior pretty soon if she's going to take the path of the warrior. So we're going to have to see what she's going to end up doing. Sniff Squirrel Leap. Squirrel Leap isn't here. Be best friends with Misty Pond. Play with another pet. And improve her hunting skill. Oh gosh! Did you just nuzzle? That's so sweet. All right. I think being able to get her warrior name and realizing that her younger siblings and the other kits are just as much of troublemakers as she is has made Wild Fang actually appreciate the kits. That's adorable. And then over here, Misty Pond is busy practicing her hunting. I did not expect that. That was actually pretty darn adorable. All right, and you're off. Oh, you're just gonna go eat a snake. Sandkit wants to be like her big sister, so she's headed off to go eat a snake. But yeah, we're having a much more active day of gameplay today, and as I've been mentioning, it's not going to be as long as usual because I know many of you guys have school. Oh, and Minnow Kit's taking a nap over there. That's so sweet. Oh, and there's like a poison spider, so don't mess with that, okay, Sandkit? And don't get stuck in anything, okay? I really don't want her. That's one of her like high chance rolls is to get. Oh no, did somebody else start messing with our snake? Really? Is somebody else trying to eat our snake? No, she was gonna eat the snake. Did it go bad before she got over here? Phooey. We're gonna send her in and she can try to eat another snake because unfortunately that crate just went bad. And then there's Wave Kit laying down. Glow Kit, where's Glow Kit? Glow Kit did have his roll today. Oh, Glow Kit, wake up! You're gonna start going into the sick range. You need to eat, little one. Wake up, little guy. Oh gosh, he's so precious. But he did have his roll today and he does not have a seizure today. So thankfully he's in the clear. I was a little worried. And a lot of you guys caught in the StarClan Speaks episode why Glow Kit doesn't keep a shell collection like the other kits. There is a very sad reason behind that. And so a lot of you guys actually caught why he gives away all of his shells and his scales, excuse me, instead of keeps them like the other kits do. Come on, Sandkit, you can eat it. There you go, little one. Come on over. What are you doing? And Coral Kit is guarding the bugs. That's adorable. Otterslip's checking on everybody. Oh, she's off to go catch something. Otterslip wants to sniff Crow Feather. And she wants to play with the kits. Sniff Coral Kit. Is that Coral Kit? All right, we'll have her sniff Coral Kit because she does love her kits. Glow Kit. Okay, Glow Kit's going to go scratch on something and then we should be able to feed him. Good. And Sandkit's being taken care of. Frog Kit's doing fine. He's a little lonely. I wonder why he would be feeling distant and lonely, as though there's a cat that's almost pulling away from him. All right, let's see. And where did Wild Fang go? Congratulations, Wild Fang. She's got little bugs crawling at her feet. Misty Pond caught a ladybug. Interesting. But yes, you guys, I hope you will enjoy the last episodes of Season 1 as they peter in. I don't know if we will actually be moving into Season 2 on episode 100, but it'll be around then, maybe a little bit afterward. And after that happens, then it's not going to be as peaceful anymore. We're going to have all sorts of new random generators and specific tasks, and there's a chance that cats are going to start getting sick more often, or we'll have to roll dangerous rolls for them more often, because I may not be able to keep track of all of the different cats we've got in our clans, especially as the clans get bigger, while I am also like sending certain tasks out or certain cats out on tasks, like being able to go and do a patrol in another area, or being able to go and like interact with another cat from another clan. Speaking of which, Bearglow, where are you going? Really? Do you even... Okay, and Frog Kit's like, Bearglow, where are you going? Did you hear him hiss just then? Oh, he's hissing to himself. Frog Kit wanted to just be able to leave, and then Bearglow started hissing about it because it sounds like Frog Kit. Oops, and I'll have to cancel the newspaper. Frog Kit, why are you following Bearglow? Why? I know I said you're the kind of kid that everything seems to happen to, but you don't understand. You really want to leave this particular cat alone, okay? This isn't somebody you want to be chasing down and going, Bearglow, where are you going? And that's exactly what he's doing. Can you believe this? All right, then we're going to have him, instead of Otterslip, we'll have him playfully chase Frog Kit. Is he going to let Frog Kit nuzzle him? Or is he going to tell Frog Kit what for? That's what I thought. Frog Kit, you're reaching out to the wrong, like, parental authority figure here, little buddy. I really don't recommend this. I'm really concerned. All right. Oh, there's butterflies right there. I wonder if one of the cats would try to catch that. We might have to have Slate come over and get it. So we'll have him playfully chase Frog Kit. But that's kind of more as a way of being like, get away from me, but really quietly, because Quail Eye, the deputy, is right over here. So we'll have him do that. There, and he's done. That's all he wanted to do. Do you see that? That's all he wanted to do with him. And sniff Sandkit. I think he wants to sniff Sandkit because Sandkit often gets into like the little nooks and crevices, and maybe she's finding something interesting. Also, I just noticed Frogkit's eyes are huge and adorable. Oh, I love Frogkit. He's so cute, even if he is always picking fights with his siblings. All right, and then what's going on over here? And we're back to playing with Sandkit. So Sandkit ate and now wants to hang out with her sister. And Wild Fang is going to come over here. I think she's going to come and practice hunting because she's sort of showing off that she's maybe a better hunter than Moonpaw. Oh my gosh, Sandkit, why are you so cute? Why are you so cute? And I think that all of the kits that can, look at her go with her little moss ball. I think all the kits that can, I'm going to bring them in here and they're going to come over and play. So all the kits who aren't currently hungry. Are you goofing around with Bear Glow? Okay, I think Bear Glow is maybe... I'm going to say right now, Bear Glow is actually telling a tale to Frogkit about the many dangerous things that are in the ruins. And they'll eat up little frogs like you. And so Frogkit shouldn't follow him into the ruins. Oh boy. See, and with season 2 coming in, we're going to have much more flexible random generators than the really strict ones that I used to have. And we're going to be able to adapt them to story moments like that really quickly. All right, is Minnow Kit awake? She is, but she's not really that rambunctious. Coral Kit is coming over to sniff at Wild Fang, actually. And then Wave Kit is really rambunctious. So I think he would wake up, come over, and he would also start playing with some of the moss balls if Wild Fang was kind of showing off by playing with the moss balls. So I think Wild Fang is actually totally okay today with having all of the kits kind of crowd around her and ask her questions and fuss at her. So that's useful. And let's see, Night Frost, how are you doing, sweetie? Tired as usual? Tired as usual, especially during the daytime. So... Alright, she's doing okay. Her energy is lowered every time I begin playing, and then she has to kind of recover from that before she can do anything. Oh, and then Dawnstep's even coming over to show off some of her hunting skills. That's adorable. And Wild Fang is like, alright, watch me catch... In fact, let's have her stalk for some prey. Because I think now she wants to kind of show off to the kits at what she can do. And this is kind of an interesting thought. So the kits are really fascinated with her. And I guess Dawnstep's also coming to see where all the kits are, because... There's many things that can be said about Dawnstep's very selfish and self-absorbed behavior in her clan, but she is a very, very good queen. She's probably on par with Mossleaf at the attentiveness that she gives at making sure her kits are taken care of. That's part of why she lets Branch Star kind of rule the roost the way he does, because he leads the clan in a way where Dawnstep feels very confident. Oh, speaking of which, we should probably have Branch Star's probably... Okay, he's surveying the food, actually, and he's probably thinking there's quite a bit here, but we should always be careful. So, and Crowfeather seems kind of depressed. He's just napping all the time. So, I think that... in fact, let's go ahead. I think that Branch Star, yeah, he can't interact. I'm going to say Crowfeather just like ignored him when Branch Star said that they should do some hunting together, and that would make Branch Star a bit fussy. Stonepool is also napping. Quail Eye is also napping. I guess it is the afternoon, so all the cats are cat napping. Sea Whisper is a queen right now. Night Frost isn't feeling her best. Misty Pond has fleas. Oh boy, that's gonna make her brother kind of agitated. Is there any cat that can, like, I guess Stonepool? Okay, Stonepool would wake up even if he was tired. He would come and do some fishing with his dad, so he would definitely, or well, his dad / clan leader, he would listen. Stonepool is definitely the kind of cat who would go ahead and do fishing, even if he was tired, if he was asked to by his clan leader. So we'll have him do that, and Wild Fang's going to try to show off for the kits. Let's see if she can find anything good. I am begging you, Wild Fang, please, please, please don't get a venomous snake. I would be so devastated if she managed to get a venomous snake and managed... Are you cross-eyed, Frogkit? And managed to, like, die the exact same day that she got her warrior cat name. Are you cross-eyed? Frogkit. Frogkit. It almost looks like he's cross-eyed. Gosh, he's adorable. He just truly is adorable. And I think Bear Glow's a little cranky because he got pulled away. Don't go sniff Crowfeather. I wonder why he wants to go sniff Crowfeather. But I think he would be a little bit cranky because he got pulled away from sneaking off to the ruins as he was clearly headed off to do. So I'm going to have him pee. And then where's his sister? And then he'll go find his sister and cure her fleas in a minute, because that's not something we let happen. Ooh, and there's a new stone that's come up in the cave system. But yeah, there's going to be a lot more flexible kind of plot, flexible random generators that I'm going to be working on behind the scenes. And like I mentioned before, I won't fuss you guys with all of the numbers. Oh, that's not very impressive, but it is a beetle. And you can improve relationships with kits by giving them a beetle. That actually is something that we have, where if you give a kid a beetle, then it's kind of like a way to just give them something to play with, like a toy. So, I mean, that's true. She could catch a really cool looking. Go for it, Wild Paw. What's your skill level at now? 7. Sweet. And Stonepool caught a sewer trilobite and a crocodile. Really, Branch Star? I need to write that down. That crocodile. When they catch crocodiles and things like that, maybe even lobsters, there needs to be a chance of getting hurt. And what'd she catch? A spotted beetle. Really? Huh, that's actually a rare catch. All right, well, she can give one of the spotted beetles to her siblings, because they're the ones who are still here. Where did Wavekit go? Because Wavekit definitely would be over here playing with these. He is definitely a cat. Looks like he's feeling pretty lonely too. He is definitely a cat who would be hanging out in the training grounds before he's even old enough to train. So it looks like Dawn Steps kits this time around, Sand Kit and Shell Kit, are surprisingly active. They look like they really want to become warriors. So they're hanging out over here. And then Wavekit, can you not reach it? Is that the problem? Are you having trouble reaching it? There you go, Wavekit. Wavekit has the adorable spots on top of his ears, just like his sister, Minnowkit. Minnowkit, oh, is Minnowkit playing with Coral? Oh my gosh, you guys, it's the best thing in the world when you have kits in the clan. I think the kits really are the heart of a clan, and they really make the clan feel so much more alive and happy. So this is really fantastic, and I think that Night Frost is enviously, look at this, she is enviously watching the kits play. Aww. All right, and Stonepool caught a snail, a vampire fish. What is this? And a dragonfish. Well, we've got some rare catches showing up from Branch Star, not Crowfeather. He didn't do anything. He just slept the day away, honestly, Crowfeather. We have some pretty rare catches from Branch Star this time. So we at least have a Siamese catfish to eat, and I guess the lobster and crocodile to eat. I mean, it's not like we can really eat we can't really use the crocodile for anything medical just yet. The vampire fish, however, that is pretty interesting. And then we have one more fishing on Stonepool. Oh, he wants to playfully chase Wildfang. Yeah, and sniff Bartram and Robin Paw, who aren't here. So I'll let those ones go. And then we'll have to see how Bartram did by taking all of those gifts that Crowfeather, like the rainbow snail that Crowfeather gave to him. I'm sure he gave that to Robin Paw, right? So we'll have to go check out Moss Clan, see how that's doing soon. All right, we've got the dragonfish. So sewer trilobite, the minnow at least we can eat. So let's see if Stonepool okay, no, he didn't have very much luck today, but at least he tried. At least he tried. So maybe he'll come over now that his sister is doing a little bit of hunting and see how she's doing. They can probably share tongues for a minute so he can congratulate her on the fact that she got her warrior name, which is a very big deal. And I'm just glad that so far she hasn't tried to find another venomous snake to go with her day. Slate doesn't need to go to parties. Thank you, random person. All right. So Stonepool's here. I could have him. Maybe he wants to interact with one of the kits, doesn't he? Sandkit? So we'll have him sniff Sandkit for just a second. Sandkit, you are going to be sniffed by your brother. And then Wild Fang is trying, I might call her Wild Paw by accident. It just takes me a little while. She's trying to catch some more things over here. So I think she's going to hunt down another beetle. And then she couldn't get it. It was in the wrong spot. Phooey. All right. Wavekit, why can you not play with the moss ball, huh? What's up with that? Wild Fang, stay here. Your brother wants to talk to you. Wavekit, what's going on? Here, do you want to play with this one? Here, I'm going to take it away. I just took it from Sandkit so I can see if he can play with it. All right, and then we're going to have Friendly, and we'll have Nuzzle so he can congratulate his sister, and then Friendly chase because he does want to playfully chase her. And then she still wants to improve her hunting skill. So we may send her fishing, if nothing else. Wavekit, why can't you play? Can you not play with anything? Are you just too non-destructive? Is that the problem? Meanwhile, Sandkit's over here like, fine, they took away my moss ball. Oh, look at those two. Oh, I can't believe we're looking at Generation 2 of Branch Clan. It is kind of a fun thing to think about. Alright, so let's see what's going on while those two play for just a minute. Let's see what else is going on, because I'm pretty sure... Hey, guess who went to the ruins again, you guys? Look who's here. Hey, what's that? What's that? Oh, they're truffles! I was so confused. So yeah, look who came over to the ruins. It's Bearglow, all by himself. Why do you even want to be here anymore? You're such a weird one. And then Quail Eye has kind of been napping the day away. You really need to get yourself, like, not so depressed, sir, because you've got tasks to do as the deputy. I think Crowfeather, or excuse me, not Crowfeather, Branch Star is really going to be kind of cranky because he's lost Trout Shadow somewhere. They're kind of convinced, everybody in the clan, most everybody in the clan, thinks that somewhere out there, let's see, Otterslip, what do you want to do? Sniff Crowfeather, socialize with Glow Kit, Sand Kit, nuzzle with Branch Star, that's fine. We better not have anything more than friendly nuzzling going on with your leader, please, though, Otterslip. We have enough drama as it is. Alright, come on. Friendly nuzzle. Friendly nuzzle. There you go. You guys picked, like, the worst spot to try to do this because there's, like, no room here in the cave system. That is something that's kind of interesting to note, is that the cats do have to go outside of the caves to have enough elbow room. Ew. Nasty stuff. Let's get rid of that. The cats do have to go outside of the caves to have enough elbow room to be able to do some basic things sometimes. Alright. And there goes little Wave Kit, probably to go stuff his belly. Alright. Otterslip, please, no drama. I beg of you. There's Coral Kit, off to stuff her belly. Alright, and then what else do you want to do? Sniff Frog Kit, socialize with Misty Pond. Otterslip kind of takes it upon herself to sort of be the busybody of the clan, I'm noticing. She truly does, and I think that right now, I mean, and on one hand, she does that because she is the deputy's mate, but on the other hand, she also does it because she truly loves a Branch Clan, and Branch Star really appreciates her dedication, that's for sure. Alright, we'll have him go off. He wants to go sniff Sandkit, so we'll have him, oh, Sandkit snoozing. He wants to take a nap, so you know what? We'll have Branch Star come over here and take a nap next to Sandkit because he wants to hang out with his daughter. So we'll have him do that. And then let's see, where did my playful sibling duo go? What is with this? I have some cat that's very sick. I'm gonna have to increase the chance next time of there having been a sick cat in the area because all of that puke is not a good sign, just to be kind of blunt about it. And then Slate, look at this, he wants to catch a death fish. I thought that was so ironic I had to leave it. I thought there was a mouse. I thought there was literally a mouse on the shore right here, and it turns out it's just little Minnow Kit. So I really thought that we actually had a mouse, like, here on the shore. Because doesn't she look just like a teensy little mouse? She does. It's adorable. She's just the tiniest thing. I love her. I can't wait to see what her wants are going to be. I really, really wish you could see Kit's wants, because I think that would be adorable. What's this? Who do you want to give a gift? Misty Pond, huh? I wonder if the queens, I think that the queens, because Otterslip and Dawnstep were actually together watching the Kits this morning when we had that incident where Wild Paw, then Wild Paw, now Wild Fang, took out the snake. I wonder if actually Dawnstep and Otterslip may have been talking about Misty Pond and the fact that they maybe need to see if she's doing okay because Trout Shadow was pursuing her and now he's gone, and just if Misty Pond is adjusting well. I could see them really being concerned about that. So yeah, Dawnstep, I think I'll have her go ahead and collect up something from the prey pile, maybe, to offer to her. And what are you doing, Wave Kit? He's guarding the... Oh, he and Frog Kit are guarding the prey pile. That's adorable. I think that we'll have Dawnstep come over and she might say something to them about that. So we'll have her go ahead and socialize with both of the young kits because they're being brave enough to guard the prey pile and make sure everything's okay. And then we'll go ahead and grab... is there anything? Maybe the koi fish? Or maybe the chameleon or the lobster or the crocodile. Both the pythons have spoiled, aka the cat wanted to eat them and then they had the interaction interrupted, which breaks the food. So we'll have Dawnstep come and speak with both of the young kits who are guarding the prey pile in kind of an encouraging way. I think as she gets older, and especially as her relationships with some of the other queens really improve, she becomes a lot more laid back, especially because she also wants to see things go smoothly in the clan, because the smoother things are in the clan, the less likely her own secrets might come to the surface. So Dawnstep's fully content with being able to keep some of the bigger secrets that she's hiding from emerging. Hey, Frogkit, stay. Stay, Frogkit. Frogkit! I didn't mean you had to trip over yourself, Frogkit. Gosh, he's adorable. Alright, how's Wildfang? Doing good. She's taking a nap. I'm really surprised she didn't manage to get herself hurt or anything like that, thank goodness. I really thought she was going to just go ahead and find another venomous snake to mess with. Aw, there goes the koi fish that I think Dawnstep would be a little annoyed now, because that was the koi fish she was going to actually go and take. Oh gosh, to Misty Pond as a gift. So, Sniff Bear Glow. Goose Dust isn't even here. Socialize with Shell Kit. So nuzzle with Sand Kit, Branch Clan. There we go. All right. So I think now she would be a little bit, tiny bit annoyed at Wave Kit. Do I want to mess with that? I won't mess with that. It's not enough to like affect their relationship. But she would have just turned around just like you do with kids. Like, okay, now I'm going to grab the. Oh, he started eating it already. I don't think she thinks there's anything else that she really wants. So you know what's going to happen? Dawnstep being Dawnstep is going to come over and mess with Branch Star, who's sleeping next to their little one right here. Come on, Dawnstep. Sleeping next to Sand Kit. And she wants to nuzzle Sand Kit anyway. And she's going to tell Branch Star to go and fish, because Dawnstep cannot fish, to go and fish a new fish that she can give to Misty Pond. Because, oh, go away. No, is any cat? Okay, no cat's near the ice cream truck, thank goodness. Man, Branch Clan really lucks out, because Moss Clan ends up with a lot of dogs quite often up at the forest. Go away, ice cream truck. But Branch Clan not only doesn't have a lot of dogs, they're on a dead-end street, so we don't see a lot of cars. This would be a lot harder if we were on a main street, because we would be so close to a lot of cars. So sorry about that, Branch Star, but your mate wants to talk with you, so... Sorry, she's going to socialize with you and tell you to go gather up a new fish so she can give a gift to Misty Pond. Misty Pond is still snoozing, but she's about to wake up, so her brother is probably going to come over and cure her fleas any second now. And Quilleye is eating a bug? I feel like Quilleye is almost punishing himself on some level. Like he hardly does anything. He just wants to play with another pet that looks like Coral Kit. So he wants to play with Coral Kit at some point. So we'll let him do that in a little bit. Where'd you go, Quilleye? But yeah, Quilleye, he almost seems to be punishing himself, sleeping alone, being kind of depressed. He only eats the bugs out of the prey pile. I know you're a deputy and trying to set a good example, but you can eat more than bugs on occasion, sir. All right, and then let's come over and see how the conversation's going. Dawnstep probably just made it very clear that she hopes that Branch Star can go and fetch a new fish. So a new fish that she can give to Misty Pond. So Branch Star being Branch Star, he wouldn't hesitate. He'd go do it. He just kind of... He spoils Dawnstep. That's kind of just the way their relationship is. And then Dawnstep wouldn't hesitate to wake up her kit either. Especially because this is kind of not the safest place for kits to sleep as the sun sets. There we go. Oh, and Misty Pond just improved her hunting skill. So she woke up and went out on the hunt, it seems. And we'll come over and nuzzle and sniff. And how is Moonpaw? Trying to stalk for prey and ignored by Branch Star so he can go and do something that his mate wants instead, as usual. Don't think Moonpaw is particularly too amused with the way that she's always not only second, but third, fourth, fifth, somewhere around the bottom of Branch Star's memory, as always. So yeah, we're gonna have to see how that's gonna settle itself. And Branch Star just caught a sea star batfish. We'll have to give him another couple tries. We'll let him try a couple more times, because I think that he definitely would be very eager to just go ahead and give Dawnstep the fish, and then Dawnstep can give it to Misty Pond. We'll have to see how that works out. So today, and talk with Moonpaw. That's interesting. My theory really is that Wildfang will potentially warm up to Moonpaw now, because, well, warm up is very strong for how Wild Fang feels towards Moonpaw and her jealousy towards Moonpaw and the way that everybody's like, oh, she's got a prophecy, she's going to be important to the clan, and especially jealous about the way that Moonpaw and Stonepool look at each other, because Wild Fang is very close to her brother Stonepool. I guess her litter mate is the right term because she has another brother too. So we're definitely going to look into that. Branch Star, please don't catch yourself a death fish. That would be bad. All right, what do you catch? Branch Star. I would like to see anything. Oh man. All right, well, he didn't manage to find anything, so I think he might Stonepool. Oh, and meanwhile, Wave Kit's out here too. Stonepool, really? I think that your dad might wake you up again and ask for your help. So we'll have to leave it off here for now. But we'll see what goes down next time. Just the tiny little dramas. The drama, the soap opera of our cats' lives that we have in especially Branch Clan happening. And like I keep saying, settle in and enjoy it, you guys. Because we will have specific tasks that our cats are going to have to do. Is that Tiberium? Nice. We will have specific tasks that our cats are going to have to do. We will have specific things they're supposed to do. Gosh darn it, Crowfeather. Not a single one for somebody in Branch Clan. And we will have more happening and more random generators. This was a very peaceful day, but when it starts coming down to the point where we have to gather up like 3 warriors and take them out on patrol, on top of taking care of everything at the clan and hopefully running into nothing in patrol, things will get a lot more interesting. So I look forward to sharing their adventures with you. I look forward to the adventure of figuring out how we play warrior cats, which is still happening as we move into season 2, and seeing what's going to happen in Branch Clan, Moss Clan, and what's going to happen as we introduce our 3rd clan for season 2 as well next time. So I'll see you guys then. Bye bye.